I was doing research online for this podcast, and basically there was a story of this Kenyan runner. I'm sure he was a good runner, but anyway, it was a story of him, and he was talking about how blood doping in Kenya is not really uncommon. In fact, he said it was common, I believe. So it begs the question, right? It begs the question: could Eliud Kipchoge be blood doping? And he's obviously a Kenyan, the world marathon holder. I said world marathon holder, world record marathon holder. He ran the sub 2 hour marathon. But he did have, it wasn't a real race. Like, he had kind of the V. The people made the V, if you know what I mean, like the birds do, to kind of block the air. Block the wind, so he could run easier. But anyway, that's a 4:33 mile, 26 times in a row. That's
That's crazy.
insane. That's insane. But so, do I think he's blood doping? And my answer is no. I really don't think he is. I've followed Kipchoge for a while now. And what I found, he's a really really clean guy. Like, look something up on the internet, try to find some dirt on him, and I couldn't, and I really don't think anyone else is. From what everything I've seen from years back, Kipchoge is a really clean guy. I think he just works extremely hard to be the best. But I'm not saying he isn't. But I really don't think he is. If you look at the house he lives in, it's his net worth. I should start by saying his net worth is 4 point something million, which actually seems way
Wow.
underpaid for the greatest marathoner of all time. But anyway, that's his net worth, and the house he lives in for most of the time with a bunch of other Kenyans that run. It's not a big house, and it's not fancy at all. They have they have the brooms that they sweep it with and keep it clean. But my point is, it's not fancy at all. And he has a net worth of 4.4 million, and he lives in this it's actually a fairly small house with like 12 other people in it. So the point I want to bring up with that is he's super humble. He doesn't have the fancy stuff, and he's just he's a super humble guy is what I'm trying to say. So no, I don't think Kipchoge is blood doping. Brady, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you too. I've been looking at some pictures of his house and stuff, like you were saying.
He's
I would
a
say he's
classy guy.
clean.
Yeah.
He's really
He could
classy.
be
Yeah.
because he's running ridiculous times, but I just don't think he is. He could be though.
I think he's arguably one of the most hardworking people, like athletes out there.
Yeah, running the marathon. And for anyone out there listening to this who does run the marathon, we know it's insanely hard. Like, that's but
Yes,
doing 4:33 splits. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
that's crazy.
By the way, if you're a runner, this is kind of like one of the tips we have kind of sprinkled in here. But if you are a runner, and there's some like legal performance enhancing drugs like, caffeine or run gum. That Nick Simmons makes it. From what I've seen, I haven't had any of it, but it seems pretty good. And it gives you caffeine to help you run faster. So that's run gum at Nick Simmons. Obviously, this is not sponsored right now or anything, but I just think that's pretty good.